morning, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed that bit of drone footage. I'm getting a bit more confident with flying it. I wasn't going to fly it this morning because it was a bit wet and windy. It would seem wet and windy, but this weather needs to make up its mind. One day it's miserable, tipping down. Next it's warm, humid and sunny. And now it's like a mix between wanting to rain and wanting to be a clear sky. Because I was sweating coming back from that walk. Anyway, today's a Sunday, which is for me a full rest day. No gym or runs today. Just a nice walk with Mr. Odin, who is just off camera. If you can see him. Oh, you can see him. I just thought I'd take you through what I'm going to be doing today. Today's a pretty chill day. Going to do a food shop or a grocery haul for you American folk out there. So I'm probably going to attack the video just to get them views on that, like clickbaity titles. I'll also run you through my mobility routine, because after yesterday's 10k run, my quads literally, as soon as I stopped, they cramped up and have been very sore and tender since. Going up and downstairs has been very fun. Even going to the toilet's been quite an ordeal. So I'm going to take you through my mobility routine. It's very simple. It's what I got from Ron Was, what I used to do back in the day, which you might find useful. It's helped me keep mobile, or did help me keep mobile. Something I'm going to start getting back into more. I'm going to do this a couple of times a week just to get me back moving better, help keep these hips loose, and hopefully not get as much quad bumps in the future. But for now, Odin's being fed, although he probably needs another treat. I'm going to enjoy some coffee, catch up on match of the day, which is something I used to actually stay up and watch when I was a youth, but now it's just, I know I'm getting old because I can't stay up that late and watch it, because I just fall asleep halfway through. So I'm going to watch that and then head to the shops. Oh, and as always, sipping on that Cannonball coffee this morning. I will link them down below. And I may reach out for an affiliation code. If you don't ask, you don't get. I don't know if it's a British thing, but let me know in the comments below if you have a bag of bags. Essentially a bag to put your bags you take shopping in. That doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah. In the cupboard here, I have a bag of bags. So bags to get my shopping bags in. I'm going to take three bags just in case they decide to get a bit more than normal. I'm also going to take the GoPro, pop that in the camera, pop that in the trolley, try and get some shots of me putting stuff in. You'll see that next, otherwise this clip will be pointless, but hopefully it'll give me more confidence to film in public. I'm going now because hopefully the shops will be a little bit quieter. But currently Odin has come to block the front door because I don't think he wants me to leave. He sort of knows what it means, and I put my other shoes on and coat. But he's currently snoozing after his long run this morning. But he doesn't know I'm going to go get him a load of treats as well, because he goes through them like nothing. Oh, can you get a move so I can go to the shops, please? Go and get me and you some snacks. here is the food shop done for the week. Now, I normally do 1 or 2 shops a week, just the amount of food I go through, the amount of food I need, but this is sort of one half of it. If you like this main sort of the protein and snacky stuff. Starting off with the protein sources, we have chicken breasts and chicken thigh fillets. That's just the sort of a lean protein source right there. I'll normally just stick those in the air fryer, season them, just pop them in and done. Nice and easy, nice high protein. And the chicken thighs is for protein and fats, a bit more flavoured dishes. Use those in things like curries, stews, just slow cook, get that really nice flavour in the fat. And because I eat a lot of food, that just helps me get some calories in, because they are quite calorie dense. Obviously, more protein is these protein pots, got a bit of a variety. These are more like a quark kind of soft cheese, 25 grams per pot. They only add strawberry massive flavours in, got a few of those. And this is, again, is my favourite one. This is more of a yoghurt, so a bit of a smoother consistency. The salted caramel flavour, a few of those. And then onto these protein mousse, which I could not get for months. I'd go and shelves would be empty, but thankfully now I've got decent stock, just got a few of those. Got the salted caramel, if you can see that. Salted caramel mousse, as well as the vanilla flavour. Okay, so my 2 favourite flavours there, vanilla and salted caramel. Following on from there, we have some more carbs. Again, bananas. I have one of these a day with breakfast, pre-workout. Just chop it in my oats or bung in a smoothie. I prefer them being a bit more riper, a bit more turning brown, because that makes it nice and soft and a bit more sugars in there. See, loaf for sandwiches. So these look quite nice. Potato wedges, again, just take 20 minutes, bang them in the air fryer. Might have those later on tonight. No idea what I'm having later on. And then just some snacky things. Squashies, I got these to have post-training, because I like that sugar fix. There's no special reason for having sugar post-training like they used to believe. But I just like that. Almost like my body craves sugar after training, so I've got those just to have them time over till I have some proper food. More snacky things, like to have these as I'm making dinner. I'm a snacker. Cheese twists, which are really nice, with just a selection of dips, sour cream and chive, nacho chili cheese, my favourite, onion and garlic. Just leaves me stinking. A little snack, I have this with, if it even with some yogurt, if I don't have some normal chocolate. It's just the sea salt, and yeah, it's the sea salt dark chocolate, very nice. Again, that dark and saltiness is very nice. Just some breakfast foods to finish off, which is obviously eggs, lots of those, 3 packs of them. I normally have a minimum of 3 eggs each time. Like I think Don Shannon said, if you have less than 3 eggs, what's the point of starting the fire or turning on the stove? So about 36 eggs, they'll be done in a week or so. And more breakfast foods, which I'm going to have in a second, and I'll show you my Sunday special sandwich. Black pudding, now not everyone's favourite, but I love it. Just stick that, dry fry in a pan, 2 slices at minimum. Some smoked back bacon, the thick cut, thick bacon for a thick boy. Again, that's going in my sandwich. But yeah, this is just obviously some, can't miss out my boy. He's wearing in stock the other day, so I just got some tasty chicken twists. She loves. You can have one of those in a second. Oh, and also 4 snacks to go with the dips. Pop outs. Again, 97 calories per serving, but I have half a bag at a time. It just feels like enough, but per 100 gram, 422 calories. This bag is 100 grams, so 200 calories per serving for me, which is, again, a decent amount. You get a good volume for these as well for the calories. Normally have them with a sandwich post-workout or just with dips. I also have to pick up some coffee pods, just if I'm rushing out in the morning and I have time to take or make my Cannonball coffee. But yeah, that's it for today's food shop. But as you can see, there's a lot of variety here. Lots of sweet things, because I have a sweet tooth. But this is sort of mainly what I eat anyway during the week. So I have in the mornings, tend to have my protein oats or protein smoothie. Of an afternoon, post-workout, I have chicken in a sandwich with maybe some pop-outs or a packet of rice, which I've always got stocked in the cupboards. And then of an evening, I'll either have some sort of omelette dish, some eggy dish, just to get the protein and fats in, because I try and have some eggs every single day. Maybe some sort of, again, like the wedges, just something easy, or of a weekend have sort of steak or curry, or even when I'm with Kelly, girlfriend, we normally order takeaway. Even though it's not the best thing, not best for the bank balance, but what can we say? We both like food. Now time to clear this away and get started on that Super Sunday sandwich. Super Sunday sandwich. It is a thing of beauty. Yeah, I tend to have this most Sundays when I'm at home, just because I don't tend to eat breakfast first thing morning. It's currently almost 1 o'clock, and when I don't train, I'm just not hungry, so I don't eat. So I have 2 to 3 fairly large meals. This comes at just under 1,200 calories all together. And then I'll eat dinner later on, which would be another 1,500 calorie dinner, and then a small snack, maybe a bowl of cereal before going to bed, last meal of the day. But I'm going to enjoy this. I have no idea where I got the idea from, but I've just been having it for months, years even, and it seems to do the job. Helps me keep my weight on, gain weight, recover. So a little bit of coffee left, so I'm going to sip that, catch up on some YouTubes. Currently watching a lot of TM Cycles and Obi Vincent, who I both like. I sort of admire their editing skills. They're two people I try and sort of, what's the word, not mimic, but sort of they inspire the way I edit my videos and make things. So yeah, they're also two great guys who I've just been following for years. But so let's get into this then, shall we? So I'm gonna enjoy this, let it digest for a little bit, and then we will have the stretch. Now that Sunday sandwich is finished and my stomach is now settled, not feeling too full, it's time to get into the mobility. So kicking things off with something called a couch stretch. So your back foot goes in a raised surface, knee goes nice and close to it. If you can, sit up, squeezing that glute, pushing this forwards, get a nice stretch on the hip flexor. Yeah, that's to it, then you can just come down to a normal lunging position. I'm going to hold each stretch for around 2 minutes on each side, more of a stretch into that psoas. You can take your arm up over your head and twist into the stretch. And once both sides are done, it's time to come down to the floor. And coming down to all fours, so we go into a deep lunge. And then from here, if we can, drop down to the elbows. And with the opposite hand, reach over, grab the foot, holding it in place and pressing away on the knee with the opposite hand. Again, this gets a deeper stretch into the hip. Holding for 2 minutes on this side. Once that 2 minutes is done, ease out to that stretch. And we're going to stay on the same side. I'm just going to sit back into a half kneeling forward to stretch the hamstrings. Sit back as far as you can onto that back leg and lean that chest over that front leg. This is feeling quite intense after yesterday's long run. Hamstrings are tight. Can hold them for another 2 minutes or so. And you'll find as you get longer into the stretch, you're able to sit back a little bit more, so let yourself fall a little bit deeper into the stretch. Also, breathing is key, just a nice calm tempo of breath. Even onto that one again. Go for the glute style, start out to hip. Gonna go into a pigeon stretch and bring that foot across in front. Further forwards. Not quite 90 degrees, just make sure you can feel it in that hip, this area, and then again down to the forearms and relax for 2 minutes. And once you're done on that side, then go back to our first stretch on this side, but on the opposite side, and repeat those 3 stretches again. Now once both sides have been done, it's time to run to the upper body. Start on all fours, go into a child's pose, so reach your hands as far forward as you can. sitting back and you feel like your head drop between your hands. You feel a nice stretch on my lats. You let your head drop down to the floor. And if you've got more of a shoulder and tricep stretch, you can bring your hands to the base of your neck. So elbows down to the floor. Hands to the base of the neck. Same thing, just sit back. This just increases the intensity of the stretch. Next up is a stretch for the upper back. So from all fours, with one hand you're going to reach through that gap and try and get that back of that shoulder to rest on the floor. Just do as far as you can. Get that shoulder down. Just relax, rest head on the floor. Again, just chill out here for a couple of minutes. And the final stretch for the chest and shoulders, you're going to have a lie down. Arms up by the sides. Now for me this one is quite painful on this right side, so it might not go as far. With one arm it's going to kickstand, so my left hand's going to bend, going to push me across, and my left leg, top leg, is going to act like a counterweight for that stretch in my chest and shoulder. Again, the higher up you have your hand, the more of a pec and shoulder stretch you will get. Again, very easy this one. You also get your bicep as well. My biceps are very tight. Probably going to hold this one for as long, but again, another minute or two. Ooh. Saving the best stretch to last, which is the figure four for the lower back. You can see the line your back. Leg straight out in front. You're going to bring one knee up to your chest, give it a bit of a squeeze in. And then with the opposite hand outside the knee, you're going to pull it across and press down the opposite hand. Actually, counter. You might find your back might pop once or twice. Oh, there we go. And here is Mr. Odin, the man of the hour. Hello. Gonna join me for a stretch. There's a great one for that QL glute area, isn't it, mister? Oh. Ow. Thanks for that. As you come onto that stretch, oh, pat your back to the chest, and then relax. Slide for a couple of minutes. This is what Ron would call the rebound effect. Just allowing those stretches to sink into the body, that newfound range. Well, I don't think he's going to let me rest for much longer because I think he's hungry. But that is my mobility routine and what I do or will be doing most evenings and post workout, just to help me keep loose, get loose. Handful of ones that I found the most effective, and if it switches I will let you guys know. Just waiting for Kai to arrive now. Not sure what I'm going to do this evening. Probably just going to chill, take him out for a run. But if you do anything I will let you know. You know what I mean? If you've enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you are new, hit that subscribe, turn notifications on, all that jazz, all that good stuff. And as always, we will catch you in the next one. Peace. Any final words, mister? No, it's a handshake.